Hello everyone, it is Pat with Empowering by Design. Getting back to our daily Oracle card reading and message for August the 30th of 2011, because I have my power back now. Yay! It's a beautiful thing. For today's reading, I'm going to be calling on the Mermaids and Dolphins card deck, since we missed them yesterday for Mermaid Monday. And I also felt drawn to the Life Purpose Oracle card deck. Even though it seems specific to life purpose, it's still a great card deck to use for any day. And maybe it's just that it's brand new, so I'm enjoying working with it. So we'll see what the messages are from these card decks today. So let's talk to the mermaids first. And mermaids, what do you wish us to know? Ooh. All right, so let's see what this card is. Oh, all right, so this card is Watch Your Thoughts, and it says it's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. All right, so this is a message, I feel, it's about being the observer today, and it's also kind of a pay attention to what's bubbling up in your thoughts. If you have difficult situations or misunderstandings going on in your life, notice where your thoughts are going with that. Your thoughts, especially when they're combined with your feelings, are an investment in your future. And if you look at the patterns of your thoughts that are going on, that's probably where the key is to healing the situation. So as always, it's a very strong and very repetitive message from the angels and these card decks to think about what you desire and not what you fear. And I feel like this is also on a global level. If you're worried about world events and material supply and is the world going to hell in a handbasket with all these earth changes, if you're feeling negative, worried, or afraid, notice that and ask the angels and God or the divinities that you pray to for help in shifting your thoughts to a more positive place. And what I mean by that is, what would it look like if in a healed reality? If everything was healing and getting back to normal, what would that look like to you instead of feeling worried or afraid? And in this picture, the mermaid it's hard to see because it's far away, but the mermaid is actually, she's looking in a mirror, and it's as though she's taking the time to reflect on her thoughts. And this isn't just about, when your thoughts go down maybe a negative pathway, because sometimes that can happen too. It happens to the best of us. It happens to me. I know when I start to make a lot of stupid mistakes, I'll find myself saying, oh God, that was stupid, Patty, and talking to myself very negatively. And that leads to things getting worse. So, they're urging you to notice your thoughts that way so that you keep them from getting worse or making things worse for you. But also, notice where your thoughts are going in terms of what you truly desire. I mean, if you're in a situation, a work situation or a life situation where you're just really bored and looking for new avenues, and notice where your thoughts are going about what you might truly enjoy. Maybe you are drawn to self-employment, thinking, wouldn't that be great to be able to do that? Or maybe wouldn't it be great to live in this particular area? So it's urging you to notice. It's a card about being the observer, observing your thoughts, your feelings, and paying attention to the patterns of those thoughts and feelings and the patterns that are going on around you in your life. So, because, as I said, your thoughts combined with your feelings are an investment in your future, and they can, at times, things can manifest very quickly. So they often urge us to watch our thoughts that way. And, so take a little contemplation time. Take a little time out. I feel like they may be urging us in that direction too, that maybe it's time for a little what we call you time. Spending some quiet time to yourself and notice what's going on in your head. So that is a mess. And actually the other card that popped right out with it was Have Faith. And it says that your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So they're really urging us to lift our thoughts today And that mermaid in that picture is, you know, she's really jumping out of the water very exuberantly. And so it's a reminder to have really raise your energies. If there's something that you're going for or would like to go for, you know, stay really positive, joyful, even that joyful exuberance where you say yes, that kind of excitement around it. That's the kind of keep your thoughts positive they're talking about, because that kind of passion helps to manifest and attract things very quickly. So let's see what the Life Purpose card deck is, what their message is for us today. Okay. All right, so the cards that dropped out, one was Heart's Desires. Wow, really strong message about focusing on Heart's Desires today. And it says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So, you know, this is, with these cards that have come out today, it's a really good day to dream big. Be expansive in what you'd like to see for yourself. You know, pay attention, again, watching your thoughts, pay attention to the desires that bubble up in your consciousness, in your heart, and give them the time and space that they deserve. So it's urging you to pay attention to where your heart's really at. Okay? And the last card that popped out from them was the Healer card. And I feel like this is probably going out to some people out there who have prayed for some loved ones, people that may have been hurt, or if it's you yourself that's been hurt and is in a healing process. I feel like this card is letting you know that your prayers have been heard and answered. The message on the card says you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. And again, in connection with the Watch Your Thoughts card, have positive thoughts about your healing process. See and feel your body recovering quickly, and see yourself back to a healed reality, and to hasten that process along. And I feel like that card might be going out to people whose heart's desire has to do with being in a healing profession of some kind. Maybe you're called to the holistic healing arts, or maybe you're called to be a doctor or some kind of medical personnel that gets called out to these areas that are, suffering right now. What do they call it? Doctors Without Borders or something like that. I know that's one of those organizations. I'm sure there are teams of or organizations that are looking for medical professionals that can send people out to areas that have suffered some devastation and where the people need medical attention. So I feel like that card speaks to those of you some of you out there who might be called into that. But I also think another message with it is that part of the way you heal what's going on within you is by watching your thoughts, watching your thought patterns, and noticing what thoughts come up and what your feelings are around those thoughts. Sometimes we have, when we think some way about something, and then we have a reaction of feeling, guilty or bad for feeling that way or thinking that. So it's urging you to watch that area too. So a lot. This is probably a lot for a daily message, but I guess I'm making up for lost time. So I'm going to end it with that. I don't want to overwhelm you with information for today. But anyways, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for your thoughts, your prayers, your blessings for safety through Hurricane Irene. My thoughts and prayers go out to all of you as well. And I'll look forward to speaking with you soon, and have a great Tuesday, everyone.